EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Giants and the Atlanta Falcons. Mike Tirico with my partner Greg Olson, the veteran Nick Folk to get this one started. And we are underway here in Atlanta. We'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Throwing right away is Dart. He's going to test this secondary right away. And this will be incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Giants.
It's a gain of 20. First down, New York.
A play fake, now Dart. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. On McGill, Scatterboot. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
First down, New York.
They'll go again with Scatterboot. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Jalen Walker there to make the play.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8. At the 27.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 8. On play action, it is Dart. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Flush to his right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Give them 14 on that play. One first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. From the gun, it's Penix. First down throw there is incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
2nd and 10. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Atlanta.
And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Another run here for Robinson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
At his 49-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's another
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
at the 36-yard line.
Now Penix. That is downfield to the tight end, Pitts. And he will get into the end zone. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Atlanta. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Folk checks the point. Is good. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead.
Giants nothing.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Now Dart. That's caught, and it's Cam Scalaboo. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Giants, first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. He'll get that out to Scalaboo. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7.
47-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Dart. That'll be taken in by Scalaboo. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. To the air again goes Dart. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Motion man is higher. So, a little extra time to think about what to do on 4th down as we are through quarter number 1. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll go, and here's Dart. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Watts.
Duck's pass. Intercepted. Turnover on downs.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Carter on the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 12-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, here is Penix. He's got his target. That's Pitts.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively, because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready up. Let's go.
The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboot. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions, because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
And the lefty panics on 1st down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
And he's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You've got to capitalize and make those plays.
Short throw taken by Pitts. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
And it's going to throw again. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson, and they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
On the give, it's Robinson. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Let's go.
3rd and 2. And Penix. And he'll take it on in. Calvin Ridley. Touchdown Falcons. Now Folk on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead.
Giants nothing.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of the receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Up the middle with Scatterboot. And And he's going to get first down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Out to his right. He's going to run it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the give, it's Scatterboot. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Divine Diablo there to make the play.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He gets that complete downfield to Slayton. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big play for the Giants. 39 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. They'll run. It's Scatterboot. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is second and goal. On the play fake, here's Dart. No chance at all. He'll go down. Bobby Okereke getting in for the sack, and that's going to make it third and goal. He'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Watts.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their positions.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play.
So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no return here. This is a touchback. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
34-yard line.
Here's Penix. That is intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
43-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Scatterboot. And it'll be brought down right around the 40. E.J. Hill shuts it down there.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
Second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodies his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
3rd and 7.
Let's go.
A run straight ahead. That's Scalaboo. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. Now he'll work his way out right. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs.
60 bison.
On 1st down, it's Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
It's a loss of
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Hicks. And 3rd down coming up.
Trap 60, trap 60, Panther 60, Panther 60. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Looking to throw, it's Penix. Now, a deep ball here for Ridley. And he will go all the way. Calvin Ridley. Touchdown, Atlanta. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Folk now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Falcons able to add on. It is now 27-0.
Giants nothing.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Scalaboo. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. It just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A gain of 11 on that one. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On play action, it is Dart. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch-and-catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to event.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Here we go. Let's go.
They'll run with Scalaboo. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
Well, you find yourself in 3rd and a mile. You're looking to just pick up whatever you can. And for a minute, Mike, I thought the back was going to actually pick up to 1st down. He doesn't, but it's a heck of a run regardless.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Back into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. And he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down. On the ground, it's Scatterboo. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's Scatterboo, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
And Tyrone Tracy was the intended receiver there. And now it's 4th down. Now, this looks like a design run, and this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. They turn it over on down.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the 3rd quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue, and I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
And a good game. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Falcons.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll begin the 4th by giving it to Robinson. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
You're going to go play action with Penix. This one is caught downfield by Ridley. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 77 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year.
Falcons 34. Giants nothing.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. On 1st down, it's Scatterboo. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
And the Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there, or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
I had a defender draped all over, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
They'll run out of the gun with Scalaboo. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Here we go.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
On first down, right back to Robinson. Good blocking to the 15. And he's down at the 3. What a run. It's a gain of 29, and it's first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Robinson is into the end zone. It's a Falcon touchdown. And this spectacular season continues. Now his 20th rushing touchdown on the year, a number very few backs have reached in the history of the NFL.
Makes the score Falcons 41, Giants nothing.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
Here's a design run. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pick number 3. Brings up second and 7.
Here we go. 19. Go.
A play fake. Now Dart. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
On 3rd down, they'll run with Tracy. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Dart gonna fake the give and hold on to it, and he will have a Giants first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
Giants first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready, break. Let's go.
Dart gonna keep this on his own read, and he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
You know, Mike, early in my time in Carolina, we were kind of on the forefront of this NFL zone read revolution. Cam Newton, one of the best to ever do it. I have seen up close and personal, when you run the zone read the right way, it is a nightmare for a defense to defend.
He gets free. And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Tyrone Tracy, touchdown, New York. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Giants cut into the lead a little bit. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 32-yard line.
Go! 70 Timberwolves. Check out.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
At some point, the offensive line cannot just be dependent on the perfect play call. Somebody has to win. Somebody has to distort the defense and create some space for the running back to run. In this case, nobody could win. Stop for no gain.
They'll go again with Robinson. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down. The Giants going to call their third and final timeout. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining. Here comes 2nd and 4. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. He finds some room. Across the 25. Still on the move. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Giants will get just a bit closer.
14.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And he's got it at the 1. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Their own 19-yard line.
On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 27-yard line.
So it's a win here for the Falcons. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. A game they really did struggle in. It looked like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.
Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back.
Ball like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, to sleep. You weak, chic. The webby, look at the boots, fleet. Headache, got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. I know as long as she get really Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we go back, way back. When it that we on track.